This is Varun Shekhar RC on an exciting journey with all of you so that we together can operate at our absolute best and lead a life of pure excellence. I truly hope you all are doing very well. Welcome back to my mastery session number 4. In this mastery session, we will be learning of another life transformation principle, and that is staying focused. How to stay inordinately focused. Now, answering this question is perhaps the most critical thing you will ever do in your lifetime period. Focus drives everything, guys. So it's an absolute priority and necessity for you to get back focus in your lives, to make your lives more distinct so that you start experiencing a high quality life and accomplish all those things that are meaningful to you. Remember, you and I are together in this journey, so fasten your belt, fasten your heart and mind so that we can start through this mastery session. So how I would be going through is, we'll be presenting 3 real-time life scenarios that I have personally encountered, after which I'll explain you or take you through the concept of staying focused by linking these scenarios, post which I would be suggesting you 4 critical counterintuitive ways of staying focused. Sounds good? Let's begin. Scenario number 1. My father goes for an evening walk every single day and makes pretty sure that he does not carry a mobile or any other gadgets along with him. Reason? So that he can be extremely mindful of his action and reap immense benefit out of it. Situation, scenario number 2. For 13 long months, I toiled hard and smart to accomplish what I really wanted to. And what's that? Getting a breakthrough in the field of data analytics and artificial intelligence. And yes, I did it. After 13 long months of continuous perseverance, dedication and commitment, I achieved it. And today I'm absolutely happy about it. The challenges the work presents to me, so that it elevates me to a whole new level of excellence. It's not just about being happy. I feel a very deep sense of fulfillment in that. Scenario number 3. There is a construction going in front of my house, and a mason who is a part of that construction team, he seems so productive that you just can't take your eyes off from it. I can sense that fulfillment within him. Literally, he owns the craft, so productive in his work. Did we notice anything common in these 3 scenarios? Yes, we did. And what's that? Each and every one of them maniacally focused on that single most important thing which they wanted to accomplish, thereby feeling a deeper sense of fulfillment. They own their craft, producing massive results in the area of work they have chosen, right? Thereby elevating themselves to a whole new level of excellence. That's it. Simple formula for staying focused. Guys, today in the age of high-end distractions, people's mind loiter around so many things. They keep hopping from one thing to another thing, making their lives more terrible and miserable. Because at the end of the day, they do not achieve or be extremely successful in one particular thing. Please don't let that happen. Not too much of multitasking, to an extent that producing a decent outcome in one single task is becoming a far cry. You know that? Yes, that's the reality today. So please don't let that happen for you. I keep telling this sentence to people quite often. The secret to genius is not being the jack of all trades and master of none, but being the most powerful jack and master of that single most important thing which you intend to pursue, and be the best in that. The rare air players like Gandhi, Jobs, Bill Gates, Ronaldo, Abdul Kalam, Nelson Mandela, or for that matter the mason in our scenario number 3, they just love simplicity and not complexity. It's all about simplicity plus excellence and not complexity plus mediocrity. So it's high time you get back your focus so that you also start experiencing a high quality life. If you are not yet, then do not worry. I am here today to suggest you 4 counterintuitive ways of staying focused. Point number 1. Make very few decisions at a time. So until and unless you are experienced and comfortable enough of taking multi decisions and also being productive at the same time, make fewer decisions at a time, because the more decisions you make, the more fatigued your brain cells become, and the more ineffective you will become in the long run. So the point might sound simple, but it's extremely critical. First step towards staying focused. Point number 2. I know you're gonna hate it, but I have to say it. Stop browsing so much. Yes, I'm not saying to stop browsing once for all, but please stop browsing so much. Aimlessly, post after post, message after message, link after link. It's not going to take you anywhere. Now the only thing that happens is it consumes an enormous amount of your brain power, drains out your mental energy and reserves, and diminishes your willpower and your future focal capability as well. That's it, nothing more than that. You want it to happen? No, right? So please stop doing that. With deep respect, I invite you, all of you, to start practicing this art of what I call the art of limited and purposeful browsing. It's simple. What do I mean by this? Look for that information what you intend to. Once you have that base of information, keep away your gadget. You're done with that. Stop clicking on that link which takes you to a whole new page. Resist it. Start practicing it for a few days, few weeks, over a month. You will definitely experience the new you. I have personally experienced it, and the benefits are amazing. So I hope you will do that. Which brings me to point number 3. Define your missions and objective. Be very clear of your goals and mission, okay, before you start doing any work, so that the moment you do, you are eliminating 90% of the distractions around you. Another critical step towards staying focused. Ask yourself this question: at this point of time, what do I desire? What is the single most important thing for me to accelerate myself to a whole new level, be it on your personal front or in your professional front? Just once you have a clear-cut answer for that, once you have clearly defined your goals and mission, figure out realistic steps and execute it. And one important thing is, be ruthless and merciless in cutting down your time on rest of the things until you reach your goal post. Very, very significant. It's not just to define your mission and objective, it's equally important that you invest all your time and energy into it until you reach your goal post, right? Which brings me to point number 4. Start to say no even when you want to say yes. I know it sounds ridiculous, but yes, from today onwards, start saying no to each and everything you come across. Just don't commit yourself on spot. Start saying no, come back, make a thorough check against your priorities and mission, and ask these 4 questions to yourself. Is this important to me at this stage of my life? Is this going to make me progressive? Is this quintessential to me right now? Are they aligned with the objectives and missions that I have set for myself? If the answer is a clear-cut yes for all the 4 of these questions, then go ahead and commit. Otherwise, just say a big no to it. Thereby you're cutting down, by unnecessarily committing a yes to those things which do not fire your passion or which are not aligned with your objectives or missions that you have set. So I hope these 4 tips would be of immense help to you, and you would start cultivating it. Guys, it's now or never. Dirt off and get back on the track. It's high time you start committing yourself to that high quality of life and to stay inordinately focused on one or two things. Jot it down, stick it onto a wall, or wire it hard into your mind. Day by day, moment by moment, little by little, move yourself to those things that truly engages you and to those which brings a quantum leap in the long run. Right? I hope this video was really helpful, and I'm concluding my session by welcoming all of you to this world of mindfulness so that you are rest assured of what I call a monumental life. Hope this video was really helpful to you. If it is of real help to you, you can do these things to me right now. Firstly, please subscribe to my channel so that I can keep sending videos on a regular basis. Secondly, request you to generously help me in sharing this video to as many people as you can, so that I can be an instrument of service to more and more people. I hope you would do that. So until then, lots of love.